Oh. So today we're going to talk about a stack of books, fiction I own in multiple formats because it's awesome. Fiction I have, just acquired over time that I really love that I just want to own many, many ways because it's just really good. And people have been asking me to talk about the fiction I like recently. Before we do that, a couple ways to support the channel. There's an Amazon affiliate links to all this stuff, so you can go buy some of the books. You could become a YouTube member, support the channel. Small fee, you get some stickers. I'll put out some extra videos or some early access videos sometimes. That's it. Or you can take one of my courses on Skillshare. There are links to that below. Let's dig into the fiction that I own in multiple formats. First one, Orson Scott Card, The Conclusion of the Ender Saga. I actually cite the whole first 4 books, sometimes known as the Ender Quintet, which I own in, what is it? What do I own that one? I own that on Kindle, the Ender Quintet. And this is the only one that I own in hardcover, and I am waiting for original hardcovers to match this series. It's a good one. A lot of people stop at Ender's Game, and that's a good book. I think that book 2 and 3 are better, and then this one kind of ties it all together, the last 4. It's stellar. I've read all of them multiple times, the Ender Quintet on Kindle multiple times, and I just had to own a copy for myself, so this is my start of my collection. Next up, Hugh Howey, Wool, the Silo Saga. I guess it's called by Hugh Howey. Officially goes into the horror genre I've seen in many places, but I'm not really a horror reader. I don't find it to be horror. It's dystopian. It's like, what if the world was going bad, and what if some rich guy could freeze people and put them in silos? That's what it is, and it's exploring stuff that goes down inside the silos. I don't want to give any spoilers. I read it on Kindle and loved it, and then I bought them all. I have not read my handheld copies of them, and I would still trade them up for hardcover copies if I can find them ever. But this is a great one. Really good book. Next up, Wheel of Time. This is one, I think I own 4 or 5 of the books right now. This is book 7. I don't own the whole series yet. This is like a 15-book series, originally by Robert Jordan. He was passing away. And so Brandon Sanderson, who I'll cite in a bit, finished off the series with the help of Jordan's wife, who was Jordan's editor the whole time, and Jordan took tons of copious notes. I found all of them to be pretty good. I think it's book 4 or 5. It kind of slows down, and they're like, oh, look, he's like the same thing is going to happen again. It's just different, like baddie, but basically the same formula. But if you can get through that, book 4 or 5, it's been a while since I've looked at that one. If you can get through that, then you go through all the rest of them, and there's like another 10 books to just enjoy. So because it's only 2 that feel really formulaic, and then you're just like off to the races with really, really good stuff. Excellent book. I own it in Kindle. I own the series in Audible, and I own starting the hardcover as I can find them all. Expanse. So I suppose I own this on Prime because it's a series. I actually really like the series on Amazon Prime. It's just good. I think, okay, so I was rereading when we get introduced to a character named Ashford in the books in the 3rd book. This is the first one. And I thought that I liked the Prime Ashford so much more. It's like the Prime Ashford is like excellent, and then when they throw the twist in his character arc, just perfect. Anyway, good books. I very much enjoyed them. I've read them 3 or 4 times on Kindle. I think I own them in audio as well, and I own all of the ones that are currently published in softcover as well. And I've read 4 of this. What is it, 7? I think 4 of the 7 of them right now. Excellent books. I will reread this series again. Next up, Stephen King. Gunslinger. Also known as Dark Tower. This is the Dark Tower, book 7. I own most of them. I don't own book 1 or 2, but I own all the rest of them, and I own that's like 3.5 as well, which is like a side story. I've listened to an Audible many times. I think the first time I listened to the whole series, I just listened to the whole series again. Excellent. Many times. Great series. I have it in Kindle, and I have it, many of them in hardcover now. Excellent series. The intro of the first book, like that line, is just great. The final of this book, like how it ends, is like painful and satisfying in both counts. It's just perfect. And again, the Dark Tower movie with Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba, I thought also was a good, as Stephen King says, a story that would happen in this universe. You got to read the book. I don't want to give it away. Got to read the whole series. Excellent. Highly recommended series. And then finally, this is not finished. This one's not finished yet. Brandon Sanderson, Rhythm of War. This is the fourth book in the Stormlight Archive. I read the first book probably 3 times. Read the second book like 2 times. I've read the third book 2 times. I've read this one once. I own most of them on Kindle, and now I just buy them in hardcover, pre-order. I want the books because they're great. It's just unfortunate he works on so many cool stuff because he's got lots of other ones. Because I just want the next book of this, but I also want the next book of 3 or 4 other things he's written as well. So they're all just really good. And now I have a child interrupting me. Back from the scheduled interruption of a child, because children just can't stay in bed. Excellent book as well is Go the F to Sleep. Even if you don't have kids, it's just like you'll get it. Brandon Sanderson, the journey of Cal in the first book and the revelation of who the destroyers are just really good. It's just so good. so good. So highly recommend this book. This series as well. In this series alone, most of the books are like this big, right? Dark Tower, Gunslinger series, most of them are that big. Wheel of Time, they're all huge too. So you got lots of reading to do in there if you want those books. If you like this video, thumbs up below. If you'd love to subscribe, hit the bell. YouTube will let you know something happened, but probably turn off your notifications because you got better things to do. Like, I don't know, hang with your kids, read all the books I just recommended. Other ways to support the channel, you can become a YouTube member where I'll put out some advanced videos sometimes. You get a sticker too. And you get like an emoji, you get some other stuff that you can use in chat that other people can't use. Super thanks now, so if you like the video, you can give a super thanks if you want to as well. And you can also take one of my courses on Skillshare. You can find the links to those below. Get some affiliate fees because you did that. You might be interested in my time blocking course, where I just show you how I block my time. Cover up my notes, but block my time like that. I show you how I have done it in paperback, like in a book, and I show you how I've done it in TickTick. And some other task managers, just so you can get going with time blocking. Have an excellent day.